Guys, it's Este here. Welcome back to the video. Today I'll be doing a review of the Power Rangers Dino Charge T-Rex Supercharged Red Ranger. Taking a quick look at the packaging real quick. Up here on top it has Dino Super Charge logo, the T-Rex sword, the Dino Super Drive Red Ranger holding the Super Drive charger, and of course you have the packaging, which is a kind of like a T-Rex bite. You have the T-Rex Supercharged Red Ranger inside, a picture of him right here. It says T-Rex Supercharged Red Ranger, Bandai 4 and up on the left side. You see that you'll be able to use it on the app. On the right side, you have the Dino Charge symbol. On the bottom, all the UPC stuff. Yeah, it's like a little promo that you can watch on Nickelodeon. You have the T-Rex Red Ranger biography, which I'll read for you now. Tyler lives everyday life like it's an adventure. As a team leader of the Rangers, he is driven by a love for action and new experience, as well as a mystery of his missing father. He is part of the Dino Charge team, which is pretty obvious. Name is Tyler. His battle gears the Dino Com, Dino Saber, Dino Charge Morpher, and the T-Rex Supercharge Blaster, which is this little guy right here. And this is of course him in his supercharged mode. And of course you can collect all of the figures from the Dino Charge toy line to the Dino Super Charge toy line, which there are a lot of figures. And I have this one here. This is number 43230. Of course, Bandai America. And that's it for the packaging. Let's open this bad boy up and see what's inside. Now that we got this opened, it has a little pamphlet here on how you can win a limited edition Dino Charge Megazord. Gives you a code and everything. You also scan the QR code, which I'll let you guys scan. That is if you want to be part of that little giveaway. There you go. Think guys, saw enough of that. Here's the toy itself. Let me get it into frame. Boom. There you go. It looks pretty nice. Let me take the blaster out of its hand for you guys, just so you can get a better look at it. But here it is, the T-Rex Supercharged Red Ranger. When it comes to articulation on this guy, look at that back, pretty empty. The head can of course move. You can try to move it all the way, but of course the armor won't let it go anywhere else. So you probably can't. You could try to do it. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to look at that. That does not look good. Yeah, just turn that back. Turn that back. Of course, I like how it looks, you know. I like how it's like a battleizer, you know. This was of course in the Japanese version, Kuryuger, the carnival mode. And the carnival mode looks really nice, and it looks really nice in figure form too. I like how little spikes here, If I were to compare it to the picture that was on the packaging, if I can put that into frame, put that, you know, it looks pretty much like it. I guess, is there a few paint apps that are missing? I wouldn't say there is a lot, except for the arm. These are supposed to be yellow, but I think that could be changed pretty quickly. And of course the eyes, they don't have a black mark on them, so you can't really do much. But of course a quick Sharpie marker could of course change that. You can move the arms. You can't move it up like this, because of course once again the armor is kind of messing it up, but you can of course go move this way. You have this pepper rotation and stuff. You guys know the deal with Power Ranger toys. And of course this little part, I don't even know what it is, the hand part, it can of course move. And when it comes to the legs, of course you can move it up and down all the way around, and you got the knee stuff, and this part of the foot also moves as well. Taking a look at the weapon here, oomph. There's basically next to no paint on this guy. Let's be honest here, folks. But when it comes to the mold on him, mold is pretty spot on. Looks exactly like the T-Rex Supercharged Blaster, but just without paint. And you could of course put the blaster in either hand. This figure does not come with a Dino Charge morpher to put the blaster in, but there is a pack of figures that are about $50 at Toys R Us that does come with the Dino Charge morpher that is molded on to the T-Rex blaster, and that makes the weapon. So if I put this in a little bit more, you guys can see it of course fits. It can fit in either hand. This figure overall just looks good. There's not really any paint on the belt part, but everything else is fairly painted. I'm looking at the picture, looking at this, and there's not really much I can say except for little parts of this arm, this whole part really in general. They're supposed to be silver, these are supposed to be yellow. Of course, the belt in general. Also, I just noticed this part below the below the silver part. You can tell it's just red there, but it is supposed to be white and yellow. There's a pattern, as you guys can tell here, that there's a pattern that goes down to the legs, which just isn't there, but maybe someone can make a custom and try to fix that. And of course the back, no paint at all. And the teeth, I almost forgot. The teeth of this guy aren't really painted at all. This front part is obviously, but these parts, the parts that are on the shoulders, are not painted at all. But the helmet does look pretty nice. I like the helmets. I like the helmets of the Dino Charge. Those look pretty cool. The T-Rex Super Charge Red Ranger overall is a good figure and a good representation. Not a perfect one, but a pretty good one. The paint details that are missing are okay, as in they didn't really need to be painted because they aren't really that important. Of course they're important, but they're not, you know, it won't really change the way you look at the figure. The eyes though, that is a big nitpick of mine. It's just a little black paint. That's all you needed, and the eyes would have been perfectly okay, and sadly the eyes are not painted. Articulation wise, the shoulders and the head are a little limited, and of course the body armor. But that is okay, you can still try to pull off a good pose of this guy. The weapon is pretty good. Pretty good weapon, pretty good mold. The paint, of course, isn't there, because of course it's the Bandai America figure, but it does look kind of weird in the hand. I don't know if that's just me. It probably is just me, because there's a big empty space right there. But you can't really pull off this pose in the front, or neither the pose in the back. But that's okay. The T-Rex Super Charge Red Ranger is overall a good figure, and if you're a big fan of Dino Charge, a big fan of Courageous, a big fan of Tyler, I don't know what else you could be a big fan of Power Rangers in general. It's a good figure. You can go buy it. Great figure. I got it at $10 at Toys R Us in Coconut Creek, Florida. I don't know how much it can be at your location, but of course you would have to check for yourself. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm Este Gamer. Leave a like for 5 likes so some more Power Ranger reviews. Happy 2016 everybody once again, and of course, stay awesome everybody.